Welcome back from the short break. Before we left off, we were talking about the signs, the telltale signs your relationship is dying. And one of the things, the highlights were someone excluding you out of their lives, finding a hard time to communicate with this person not caring about you and not fearing to lose you, and all those things. They're small things, but you can always tell that there's something wrong in my relationship. Where we left off with Jemima, and she was still telling us more. Was it Jemima? Was it Fifi?
Yeah.
Yes, Fifi was still telling us. And by the way, this segment we promised we were going to give the solutions. Yes, more solutions for this.
Yeah, a lot of things come up and they will show you that your relationship is dying out. But what is the immediate solution to this? Because you are the most important person in this whole thing. So you need to care so much and make sure you are safe. We can always find how to take care of other things. But how are you doing? If you realize your partner is mistrusting you, they're not communicating with you, you are finding out that it is really hard for you to communicate, how do you go about it? Let me tell you something. Disagreements are okay in a relationship. We are different people. Jamie, you are different and I'm different. You know, I always remind you that is the only reason as to why our relationship is taking longer. Because every time I see the difference in you, I'm appreciating and I'm like, okay, life would be so boring if everyone was as serious as I am.
We just compliment
disagreements
each other.
are okay. You can disagree about things in a relationship, but you have to disagree respectfully. So if you suggest that in this relationship, you are the way you're communicating, the way you're arguing out, I don't like the way you respond to me, and this person is not willing to adjust. They are not easily offering that sorry.
Yes.
Find your way out. And may I learn something? You don't have to talk your goodbye. Just find your way out. Find your way out. Don't talk about it. Find your way out. Let me tell you, whatever belongs to you will always come back to you. For as much as you have given it your best, because there is a time where you want to give up, but you haven't done what you're required to do. Have you seen at the foundation level? Have you communicated your expectations? Have you communicated your position? Have you explained whatsoever you expect in this relationship, and no one is mattering? That, like, this person is not willing to put in their portion. My darling, it's okay. Lose the relationship before you lose the marriage, because in the long run, the relationship has to yield a marriage. But how long will you be with someone who doesn't care about you, who doesn't listen to you, who doesn't... I mean, every time you're talking to them,
Fiona, I want to cut you short. I want Jemima also to give us, because you're not going to... I was looking for a full stop somewhere, and you know the lady kept on, you know?
So I want,
I want to balance this conversation, and so I want to hear your say, Jemima.
I would say, I actually always tell Fiona that I used to... And I'm still thinking about, like, the Teddy Love statement in Kambo, in Teddy Jimugamboy, because Wesanga, the first relation we are in, like, you loved this guy so much, and then that one, chuk. Then Peter came, and then you loved Peter, then Mark. And then when you were with Mark, you were like, Mfira kono, irono nandeka bana yugulambabugani. And then Mark went, and right now you are with Andrew. And the way you love Andrew is way better than the way you used to love Mark. So let me tell you, on a Mark agolina, it doesn't mean that kati ensi yawedde yo.
You can still get someone else.
Nange satandikira ku mwami Kibirige. Oshageera, ninako gye natandikira. Naye right now, I always tell people, I was telling Lydia the other time, I used to imagine my life, even now, I sometimes imagine my life without him. But I mean, if that comes, still life will continue. Baby, life can continue without him. Don't waste your time.
Jamie, still, I want you to give us your closing remarks because of time. Unfortunately, time has caught up with us. So I want you to also give us your closing remarks.
Yeah, I would say thank you guys for watching this show. Invite a friend. Kewera ko Facebook page ya byaffe, and always tell another person about this, and ebirungi biri mu maaso. Tewesiba ku kintu and you're like obulambo bona obulekaawo. There is a lot. There is a lot more.
Madam Fifi, Kwagala. I can't forget that name, Kwagala. Yes, your closing remarks before we leave the show.
Yes, before we leave the show, your life is so important. Before anyone else, we really need to have you here. And we have to have you when you are sane. Before you do anything with your life, take a decision and be conscious. Don't just let things happen anyhow to you. So, thinking about a relationship and it is giving you a hard time, all the signs we've talked about are already red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. Sit back, relax, breathe in, breathe out, put that relationship aside. Like Mr. Kwagala did, put that relationship aside. If it belongs to you, it will come back to you. If it doesn't belong to you, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. It is not the first time this is happening. People have lost relationships and they have got people who value them more. So tewesiba ku muntu atakuvaluinga. Naye nga tonnabagamba mutogenda mwesibako. Ensure that you have done your best.
Well, Fifi, thank you so much. It's been wonderful having you on the show. I would really love to have you back on this show. Yes, given us a lot of value for someone out there that is watching. Our viewers, you've been wonderful. You've done a great job keeping it Spirit TV. And for now, we are saying bye. But just to remind you that we are at the comfort of Okla Hotel. Please come and visit. You will not regret. It's located at Balintuma Road, and it's a very wonderful place to be at. Well, up next is Recharge with Sir Dangote. Thank you so much for watching us. Have a good evening.